Hello everyone, my name is Aramika with cocktailsandthread.com, and today I'm going to tell you how to cut material for quilting. Now when you're cutting your pieces, you want to ensure that you have a squared piece of fabric before you begin your subsequent cuts. Now to do that, you would need a long ruler as well as a squared ruler, because that's what's going to give you your 90-degree angle when you begin, your self-healing cutting mat, your rotary cutter, and your fabric. Now to begin, you want to take your fabric and you want to lay it down on your cutting mat with your right sides on the outside, wrong sides on the inside, and you're going to line your selvage edge up. And your selvage edge is that portion that has the writing and sometimes some other information on there. And then you want to take the raw edge, that's the piece that was cut from the bolt, and have that on what's my left-hand side since I'm right-handed. You lay it on your cutting mat, smooth it out, and then you want to fold over the bottom just a little bit to ensure that all your fabric's on your mat. And then you're going to lightly press that bottom piece, that fold that's down there. And then you're going to take your squared ruler and you're going to ensure that you line up that folded piece that we just did somewhere along the long edge over there. So now I'm lining up my folded edge with the bottom, and I'm ensuring that I have at least a ½ inch to an inch fabric left over, because that's the part that we're going to be squaring up. I then take my long quilting ruler and I align that to the squared ruler so that the bottom edges are lined up properly. I then remove my squared ruler. And this is the edge that we're going to be cutting against right here. I take my hand and I place it firmly down, and in this case it's my left hand since I'm right-handed. I'll take my rotary cutter and I'm going to align that along this edge, and this is where we're going to cut, and this will ensure that we have our squared piece of fabric. You place your rotary cutter off to the side, and you want to keep your hand there just to make sure that you have an even cut. And now that we've done that, we have our piece that was on the edge, and I like to save these because they're good to make scrap quilt pieces with. And as you'll notice, we have a very straight edge as opposed to the raw edge on the other side, and it's in a nice 90-degree angle. And from here, you can begin to make any subsequent cuts that you're going to make. And that is how you cut material for quilting. My name is Aramika. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me at cocktailsandthread.com.